Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is doing well. Cheers to you guys. Let me know if the music is too loud, not loud enough, if you can hear me. I see that the thing is moving, so it looks like you should be able to hear me. And if you haven't been here before, my name is Mike Thompson. I'm a professional illustrator and sculptor. Best transition graphics in the game. Yeah. Thanks, man. Anyway, let's get to it. Starting something new today. I'm sure you guys are tired of Lion-O, but I'm kind of sticking with that theme of 80s cartoons that I loved. And so last Friday on my personal stream with Bradley, the Stylist League. Ooh, why is that there? Hold on a second. Move that. Boom. Okay, that's gone. We started He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So got a couple of friends on with us this week, Brad and Tony, and we're all working on our own guys. I started He-Man, and if you wanted to see the process thus far, click. And in fact, do this anyway, right? Because I got a lot of viewers on Pixelogic, and I would love to see Maxon rather, and I would love to see you guys on my stream as well with Bradley. So click the link tree above and subscribe, please, and you can see a whole bunch of really good content of just stuff we've done in the past, and it's dope. We have great guests. All right. So that being said, I got a lot of reference of He-Man. I decided to go with, well, before I get into the pose, let's just show you what I got right now. All right, so boom, here he is, He-Man. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. So anyway, no, this is kind of what I managed to get done, I think in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Started with my base mesh of my hip hop guy over there. Don't ask me why. I just like that dude. So started from him. Got it to this point. And then I worked on it a bit more and got it a little more like this. Let's turn on some color. And I made fingers for him too. So rather than doing what I normally do, which is have a hand that has the fingers spread out and then have to pose them and everything, I was just like, let me be smart about this. So I just kind of made a, okay, maybe not that angle. Sorry, guys. Although, come on, He-Man's got, that's America's butt right there, as Captain America would say. Anyway, shout out to everybody in the rest of the world. So no, I made some fingers, one bent, one straight, and then just kind of duplicated those and fanned them out and got my pose. So here we have the anatomy kind of figured out, right? Then I decided to get him into a pose, which is, hold on a second, which is what you saw at the beginning of the stream, this right here. And what I was going for with this is kind of like, it's the right when the lightning is coming down, he's turning in from, hey, Christopher. Right when the lightning comes down, turns him from Prince Adam into He-Man, and he's got the sword up. But I was like, hey, why isn't he flexing? He should be like making a muscle, like make a muscle there. Why not? Right? So that's that. And yesterday, I was like, what am I gonna do for a base? So I decided that it might be kind of cool to have Thundercat, not Thundercat, what's his name? Battlecat behind him, right? Kind of just framing him out. You can see that I spent hours and hours and hours sculpting this Battlecat. Nobody messes with my tiger game, you guys. I'm the best sculptor, hands down. Who wants some? Come get me. Come. You know where I am. No, just simple block out of the shapes for that, and then I figured he could be standing on the Castle Grayskull, kind of open mouth. Thanks, Attendo Slug. So that being said, reduce the music. It's a little loud. Yeah, I could do that. Let's turn it down because it's loud for me too. Let's see. Does that do? Well, the song went off. Let me know if this does anything. Desktop audio. Let's turn this down a little bit here. Maybe to there. All right. Let me know if that works. Okay. Cool. All right. So got my sword block out. Everything is just block out right now, right? You can see the fingers aren't attached. None of that. I did do. So I made this sword on the live stream. So you can go back, like I said, go and subscribe to Stylist League and you can see the whole process thus far, right? But let's get into it now. So initially, before I had the background, I was going to really dig deep into his anatomy. No audio at all now. No audio. Wait, you can't hear me? Still high. Music is louder than your voice now. That's odd. Turn the music down. Alright, microphone should be high. Can you hear me? This is Growing Pains. Mute. It's not muted, I can see the thing. Can you guys hear me at all? Did you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? You can. Okay. Alright, can you hear the music? Voice seems to be in mono, but music in stereo. Alright, give me a second. Let's figure this out. Properties. G-Track. Supposed to be broadcast. Alright, how about now? Now it should be broadcast. It should be better. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright. So, alright, turn that down. Okay. So now I know. Anyway, yeah, so let's get into, I want to get into this Battlecat a little bit, actually, because I'm excited. So I got a lot of reference. I want to buy this. This is so dope. So this guy did a saber-tooth tiger. It's like $300, and I just got a Steam Deck. I can't justify it, so I'll just sculpt my own. All right. Yeah, let me rephrase. I didn't get a Steam Deck. I paid for a Steam Deck. I haven't gotten it yet. Still waiting. Still waiting. And just so you guys know, I've never sculpted an animal like a great cat before. So this is going to be fun for me. I think there's a tiger base mesh. I didn't see, I was looking into Zizu. I didn't see any cats at all, man. Maybe like a kitty cat. I don't think that's gonna work. Arnold? Hey, thanks, Frosty. What you talking about, Topiko? Animal message. Yeah, under the light box. I know about the Zizu. If I go in there, I didn't see one for kitty cat is just a small tiger. True. just because I'm that good, I'm gonna start with a goldfish and turn it into a, just kidding. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna use this block out here. And I really just wanna start with one of his legs, and then I'll duplicate it and get it kind of straight. So let's merge these things down. So let's see. This one, solo. I don't know. Merge down. It's okay. All right, those are those legs. Those are his front paws. So let's call them front. Oops. Rename. Really? Okay. Down. Okay. All right. So I really only need one of these for now, and the pose is whack. So let's fix this. This was all literally, I think I spent like, I don't know, 3 minutes on this yesterday, because I was like, hey, I should have a base when I go in for the show tomorrow. Right. So listen, if you have been watching Stylist League on my YouTube, I'm not showing it there anymore, or on my Twitch or any of that. So I'd like for you to subscribe to my stuff, because I have some cool exclusive content coming out on those things. But if you haven't already, please go subscribe to the Stylist League YouTube. There's a link up there that will take you right to that page if you go to my link tree. Maybe something like that. Auto group. All right, now I just want one of these legs for now. Split hidden. All right. And I want to divide this, but I don't want to, you know what? Let me just Dynamesh it. What the heck? What I do? Fill in some of these gaps here. And this is going to start off wonky. I will put this into some type of symmetry because, you know, I've sculpted enough people to kind of do that out of symmetry, but I have not sculpted tigers or anything, so it'd be kind of silly to do that. And maybe let's do this. Take this and slide it down a little bit. I could just add a new loop here. So let's take this whole thing and split hidden, split, did I already split? Delete hidden. I must have split it already. I did, okay. All right, so I'm gonna duplicate this just because, and then Dynamesh it, project, Dynamesh. Lower, that's gonna keep the groups. Let's polish it and do a little blur. Mesh. It's okay. Really, these groups don't mean anything, so let's get rid of them. I'm using Sculpting Pro also. Let me Dynamesh without groups, actually. And without polish. There you go. That's what I want right there. I missed a lot of stuff. All right, let's see. Frosty. Hey, Mike. What's Arnold? What? Oh, what is? Oh, actually, I didn't miss anything. You guys been quiet. Yeah, let me know if you guys find a cat in the Zizu, because I didn't see any. Like, not a lion. Okay, so first things first, I am going to center this up and get it so I can work in symmetry on it. Do I want to do that? Actually, I don't have to worry about that. I don't care about symmetry, actually. Find some of these landmarks. So I guess, let's see. Do want to rotate this. There you go. And it's huge right now, so I'm just gonna shrink it down so my brush doesn't have so much work. There you go. It's better. Oh, that's good. That's good. Nice goldfish. You know how I do. It was once a goldfish. Now it's something. So I'm not going to go crazy on this right now. I just want to block it out so it kind of looks like the leg, and then keep it moving. Go on to the next step. That bends. That goes down. I always get confused with the dog leg thing. So let's see. That goes. And if you're wondering what it is I'm using, it is Pure Ref, EURREF. You can just Google it. That bends. I got it bent the wrong way. It goes the other way. Aha! It goes the wrong. Doing it wrong already, guys. And if it goes down that way, okay, all right. Thinking out loud. Does it bend? No, it goes the other way. I'm looking at this one. Down. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go that way. It goes this way. Cringer times. I do like how high up it is, though. So let's do this. This way. It's gonna look garbage for a minute, you guys. Just bear with me, please. Shrink, I think. Use the brush move infinite, so I am getting kind of the same thing on both sides. Both sides. Okay. So if you're wondering what I'm working on, it's a mess right now. Let me bring up He-Man so at least you have something to look at. Hold on a sec. Turn this on. Let's bring the color back. Let's turn off this. Here. I have the power to mess up this cat's leg. Scale has got What do you recommend for starters? Starting with a pose, then adding detail, or T-pose, then posing? I'm always in doubt about this. Yeah, if you're just starting off, definitely do it in in symmetry. And then that way you can, you know, work on one leg and you're working on the other leg. What I'm going to do with this is once I get this kind of more right, I'm going to mirror and weld it, and then I'll pose the leg the way I want. For me, I feel the need to jump out of symmetry as soon as possible now, because I really, once I see the pose, I get excited about the sculpt. Anything I see that's in symmetry, this is why I would never be able to work on gaming or, you know, anything that's animation driven, because I'm not patient. I need to get into the pose like yesterday. And then I can get excited. Once I'm excited, it's on. You know what I mean? But if you are just starting out 100%, do it in symmetry, I'd say. Mostly. Let's come back over here. This. That goes down, and that comes up. This is coming. And this is kind of not what I usually do. I like doing these streams really because I do stuff that just different just to try it. I don't usually work in with Dynamesh. Like that's not really, it's never really been my thing. I like to get the topology clean and then sculpt it up. But you know, when you're sketching, which is essentially what this is, it's really a nice way to do it quickly. And then using it with Sculptors Pro is even better. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's loose. It's kind of like not great, but it's there, right? That's kind of the forms I want. Ba, ba, ba. Hey, what's up, Randy? Is right that way. Mike, press delete. What you talking about, Bradley? Andrew. Hey, thank you, man. You're ahead of the game. Oh, yeah. All right. So, just so you guys know, for the show we do on Friday, ML is my streaming buddy, Bradley. And what we do is we'll designate a month for a topic, and whatever the topic is, we have just 4 weeks of Fridays to get it kind of done, you know, as done as possible. So this is kind of cheating what I'm doing right now, kind of cheating, but you know, I think I'm going to go really hard on this sculpt, and so it's kind of, you know, it's my show too. I do what the hell I want. I do what I want, son. But no, I'm gonna make this like hyper realistic. So the like I said, this is a companion piece for the Lion-O, so it's gonna have ridiculous details for my any cubic behind me to pull off. Oh yes. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see. Okay. Put these things back here. Stress this this anymore. That's good enough. Let's make 2 of them now. One on either side of this dude. So mirror. Whoa. Right. Mirror. Oh, they're super far apart. I'll do that. Okay, let's see where they are actually. Let's zero this out. Position 0. Go. Okay. Let's go grab another piece. Just let me scale this up some. So let's get his body. Is this the body? Yes. All right, copy and paste. So duplicate this. Let's write it down. Everything but this. Oh, let me get his neck while I'm at it. Duplicate. This down. And just say merge visible. I like that better. All right, merge down. Merge down. There you go. Solo this out. That's supposed to be a head and a neck, you guys. What's the shortcut to flip an image in Pure Ref? If you hold down Shift and Alt, I believe, you can flip it. Should work. I think it's Shift and Alt. I took off my keys from my keyboard when I switched from Mac like 7 years ago, and kept the Mac kind of a layout. So I always confuse Control and Alt on my keyboard, if that makes sense. Divide, maybe just one time. Let's just group this and Dynamesh. So get rid of that. Okay, let's say, there you go. Okay, it's dense. Let's turn this down to like 32. Or close to it. 2. No. Yikes. It's a little rough. A little rough right now. Trust the process, in the words of my good friend Tony Gore. There you go. Now it looks just like him. So turn this, I want to rotate. Let's see. Center him. 0. Go. Center up on this. Haha! I knew it. It didn't save one time. Not once, you guys. That's a cautionary tale. Don't do what I just did. In all fairness, that was a incredibly dense 64 polygon model. It's okay. Yeah, it didn't save it. Great. Shift Alt. Yeah. Frame. Great. All right. Let's do it again. That's the body. This is the neck. Merge down. Merge down. Yeah, always okay. All right. Duplicate. That. What one of these things looks like from the top. They're thinner than I expected. Oh, I thought they'd be bigger. I'm going to scale this whole guy down so my brush doesn't have to be huge. Zero this out. Center. Mesh. Whoa. I had dynamic on. Didn't know it. Divide. Divide. I'm gonna give it a little bit of an inflate also. That mesh. No. Hold on a second, delete lower. 32. Can you tell I don't really use Dynamesh a lot? Project. There you go. Let's kind of try to get this shape a little better. Wait a minute, I miss. Can't wait to see Battlecat's armor. Should we remesh the model once we import it from Maya Max? Because I get artifacts at subdivision level. I don't know why you would. You could do a quick Z remesh and see what happens. If anybody knows that answer, like I've never seen that. What's up, Keo? What matte cap are you using on He-Man? I just painted them with some poly paint colors, so that's actually most of the work is coming from the poly paint. It's just basic material. Not safe for work, BattleCat. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, everybody. All right, brush move in infinite depth. Let's try to. I want him to have that kind of prowling with the shoulders like super high type thing. ZBrush. Oh, maybe I'll save this time. What do you think? That's a new concept. Let me save. Save as. Save, yes. There you go. Let's turn off the color. It keeps going to 128. I don't want it this high. There you go. It's better. Let's see that leg. Oh, it didn't even. That didn't even give me the 2 legs. All right, so let's bring that over. Mirror and weld. All right, let me grab the other. The tail is a mess. Let's just leave the tail alone for now. Let's get the other legs. Let's get his front arm legs. This one. It's also a good idea to name stuff. All right, let me get rid of some of this stuff. It's just crazy. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Turn off this. Turn off this. Okay, let's delete this guy. It's okay. Delete. Is the old one? No, that's posed. We no longer need the breakdance guy. Let's delete him. Delete. Okay, those are the old arms. Delete. Okay. The old arms. Delete. Fingers, those are good. Keep all that. All right, there you go. They're the legs I want. And duplicate these. This. Is this the... No, that's the old one. You know, naming these would probably help. All right, run. Let's name this. Why can't I name this? What the hell? Oh, rename. Because I'm not doing it right. I've been jumping around between a lot of applications this week. Front legs. And so I can't remember what anything does. All right, rename this. Block. Body. Okay. This is gray skull. Face. So I don't need these anymore. Delete. This is crappy tail. Lockout tail. Okay. Leg. Back leg. Back left. Leg. Alright, good. Alright, there's the body that we need. There's the lockout. Right. Okay. There you go. Rename. What is this? Oh, those are the teeth. These are teeth. If you didn't know. Merge down. Merge down. Okay. Let's rename these. Skull teeth. So we don't need that. Got that. We don't need the tail. Body, and we need front legs. So I'm going to duplicate these. Duplicate. Bring them down. All right, now I can go. So for these, I'm going to shrink them down too. Yeah, like that whole, you see how the shoulder haunch is like way up? That's what I want on my guy. I want him to look like he's about to do something. Something bad, some damage. So let's, I'm just gonna auto group these. And divide. Lower. Backdash. Go. And I really only need one of these arms. I'll just copy and paste it. Figure out how this bends, because this is another one that I think this is more just like a regular arm. Yeah, human arm, kind of like a human arm a little bit. So That actually goes up to the neck. Yeah, that's right. And then the neck picks up there. We're learning stuff. I am anyway. I switch to this one. Yeah. Okay, so let me get some of this figured out here. This would be the traps. Oh, turn on symmetry. That's the whole point of doing this. Like that. There's one where it's okay, his ribs are there. I haven't looked at the chat in a while. Let's see what I missed here. As always, doing favorite childhood character. Great, thanks, Keo. How retopology works for stylized and real-time characters. Yeah, that's not this stream, my friend. I mean, you basically just want good topology for your textures, and if you're going to animate, that's about the extent of the knowledge that I know. So right there. Would it be easier to Z-sphere that kitty? Yeah, totally. It would be. Brad, thank you for coming in the 11th hour and asking me, telling me to. So Brad is on the show this week, a longtime friend. Now this is crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but the landscapers always come exactly when I'm streaming and decide to edge right outside my window, and it's ridiculous. So shout out to NVIDIA for broadcasts. But you probably can't even hear it. Hey, Mari Cat. All right, 47 CGI just passing by. Enjoy the stream. 3D sculptors. Glad to have you. Mike lives on the edge. Should we use Dynamesh? There's no wrong way to do it, Christopher. And that's just being honest with you. So if you are starting off and you're just blocking in a mesh or a design, Dynamesh is a very good way to go. Oh, you know what I want to do with him, by the way? I want to have him with his mouth open. This model that I really want, but I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. It's awesome, but it costs too much money. The head is a swap out head, but I love how wide that jaw is. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that to mine. Let's do that actually. There you go. Looks just like his, right? Wait for it. Like the top. Well, that's not right. And please don't get it twisted. This is going to look terrible until it doesn't. So I'm not making any bones about that. If you came here looking for this to be a dope tiger off the start, you came to the wrong place. Polish. So I think where that hump is coming from is the shoulder blades, it's not his back, obviously. So let's start to figure this out. His arms are really powerful, so I'm going to make sure that he looks almost as diesel as He-Man. I should save. Save as. What else did I miss? Awesome. Hey, thank you. It just usually works out for him. I hate it. Thanks, Brad. You can use ZBrush for geometry. Great guide. Yeah. So normally what I'll do is I'll use Sculpting Pro and kind of get the shapes as good as I want them, and then once I have that, I do a quick ZBrush, and that gets me where I want to be. Saying, what is okay? That is his chest. So this needs to come back, I think. Yeah, like there. That's better. Let's maybe twist it and bring it out. Oh yeah, that looks more. Ah, that's what I want. Turn back on Sculpting Pro. It goes all the way. This is the it's a tricep. I mean the deltoid. Okay. Okay. That's the. Let's see what's happening here. That goes down into the elbow. This goes down here. This is. Does he have a? Is there a bicep? Let me see. Is that the bicep? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. We're not so different from big jungle cats or saber-toothed tigers. Let's put our differences aside. All right, so again, I'm gonna be doing this a lot during this stream. Just so you guys know, you can no longer watch Stylist League on my YouTube or Twitch channels. You can only watch them on my on the Stylist League YouTube and Twitch. And so if you click the link above for my link tree, you can subscribe to my socials, but more importantly, subscribe to the Stylist League YouTube, and you'll be able to catch Bradley and Brad and Tony and I working on He-Man all month. Like this month is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. They're working on the other guys. I'm working on the A squad. They're working on the B squad. Just saying. I'm working on the big guy. But no, we got some Stratos action with Bradley. Brad, who are you working on, Brad? Brad is working on crap. I forget who Tony and Brad are working on. I'm sure they'll tell me. But yeah, no, tune in. You'll see last week we started it. And this week, I think Brad is working on Beastman. Pretty sure it's Beastman. Maybe I have it wrong. No, it's not Beastman. Maybe, no, it is. I think it is. But yeah, join us Friday. And we're gonna be doing this all month, right? So you get to see how we get to the parts where I'm coming in here kind of already sculpted up. Oops. All right, so again, this is gonna look real sketchy until I get it to a good place, and then I'll retopologize. And then when I do, I can really sculpt those details in. So like probably it's 2 o'clock now. I'm thinking at 3 o'clock, what I'll do is I'll jump to He-Man, because I have him blocked out, as you can see right there, and I'd like to get into detailing some of his muscles a bit. All right, let's mesh that. Let's bring back that other arm, see what that looks like. Yeah. What's up, guys? All right, so let's do a little mirror weld. This one. Let's hop back over to the body. So I guess that's is that his clavicle up there? 1 second. Let's see that. Is it? That's shorter. Here. Kinda. And this is the same way I did He-Man. Like once I kind of figured out where the muscles are, I go in and I reshape them to get them to be the right forms. Because like right now it's clearly not right. Use the H polish to get some plain definition. It's going to help when I retopo too. Just going to do that. There you go, that's better. Definitely not. Save. Fool me once, shame on me. Or you, one of us. Alright, let's see. Hey, thanks, Darren. Thanks, Keo. Do you use a matte cap? Did you use a matte cap on the He-Man skin? No. So if I go back to He-Man, is this the one? No. Yeah, this one. All right. So actually, this is nailed the face. Can we just take a second and say how close this likeness is to Dolph Lundgren, who is that's who it's supposed to be in the face there. No, so this is the matte cap with no color, right? And basically it's just my basic material, and I went in and pulled the specular highlight, made it a little sharper. I made my shadows a little deeper, and that's just going into your materials. Brad Grotman showed me how to do this. You go into your materials and you mess with the modifiers. The ambient, what was the other one? Gravity, some other stuff. But anyway, when you do that, you can get something like that, which looks a lot better to me, right? So then now if I turn on my color, it looks like this, which is better, right? Better. But then if I poly paint it, it looks even better. Now he looks more like a copper tone boy. And if I turn off the startup material and go to flat color, you can see this is what's happening here. All right. Startup material. Okay. It's just easier for me to see this way. I don't know how people can work with something like Skin Shade 4. Because it's too confusing. All right, so now, in all fairness, I have two lights turned on. Let's turn off one of these lights. Turn off that rim, come over here and kind of just center this up. Like, I can't see what I'm doing. So, and basic material is better. And then if I turn on my thing, it gives me the shadows a little more pronounced. So I like that even more. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's come back over here. I think that this thing is his clavicle right here. I think. And then this is up. That. Right. This comes over here, and then this is his shoulder, I think. Just figuring it out. Neck should be longer. Believe. Now this is Sabretooth, so he's gonna have big old head, but probably not this big. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Body's looking a little long now, so let's shrink that up some. So, center. Get these legs and move them up. Oops. So if you're wondering why I turn my Sculpting Pro on and off, it's because when I'm using the H polish, I get better results when Sculpting Pro is not turned on. And I like to go in and like I said, do like some plainer stuff. This makes me feel better about the sculpt until I figure out the major problems. These things are like puzzles for me. So I enjoy kind of problem solving. And it's never really a rush, right? Like, so it's funny because I came up with, you know, some artists in an old hangout, and they kind of they would make fun of me because I would spend forever on a piece. I still spend forever on a piece, but that's because I just am never done with it. But it would take me forever to get anything done at all on a piece before, and that is because I was just slow, you know. But I used to tell them all the time, I'm like, you know, I want to enjoy this. It's not a race, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of little speed sculpts. I want to do one really dope sculpt. And so that's why usually when I see somebody who's done something and they just really nailed it, I tend to try to stay away from that character. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of awesome He-Man sculpts and Lion-O's and all those, so I can't never mess with those. But yeah, I just want it to be really good, you know, and that usually translates to spending more time on it. If anybody kind of likes this technique that I'm using and they want, they'd like private mentoring, I do that as well. So all of the stuff is in the links up above in my link tree. So if you want to holler at me, I can do that. I have a couple of students that drop in from time to time, and they're doing good work. This kind of goes all the way up. Uh-oh, y'all. It's almost lion butt time. Sculpt this lion butt in a minute here. It's not safe for work. Lion glutes coming at you pretty soon. Tiger, whatever the heck this thing is. Let's get this. Yeah, he's way too fat. Sorry, Cringer. Those eyes are totally in the wrong place. It should be more smooth, I think. These ribs working on the bottom. Oh, here you go. Turn that fish a little bit. That goes all the way back there. All right, so it's looking a little better than the original blockout. This, okay. It's not. This leg. Let's do this. So now I'm going to check all the little pizza boxes here. I want to rotate all of this at one time. Then bring this leg back some, I think. Yeah. Turn them off and I can do this. So the pose is still kind of rough, but it's getting better. Still want to do that. Hey, thanks for the follow. Can't see your name. Thank you. All right, so I move that down so I can see on the line what's going on here. Skip, yeah. And then I can come on back. And I can do this. Really? Okay, I got that one. All right, let's get this one. There you go. All right. So maybe when I get some ears on there, a little better. Like right now, it's kind of weird, and the shape of his head is not right either. But we'll get it. We're gonna get it, you guys. Duplicate. Let's say make this a cube. Stop. Make sure you turn off those boxes. That's about all the, I don't need any higher subdivisions than that. That's fine. Kinda. Not so much. Doesn't look quite as intimidating as the one that I had as reference. Let's go back and see. I don't know. Let's see. Oh no, I nailed it. Looks exactly like it. All right, let's keep messing with this until it looks better. Right now, it's kind of crap. His jaw wouldn't open that much, but he just looks bad with it. He looks pretty bad, but like that, everyone, I think. Yeah, already that's more intimidating. His eye is like way too far back on his head though. How about that? Did not know that. This guy's sculpt is amazing. Like I was looking at the YouTube of it. You can buy it. And I'm telling you, took all of my strength not to hit purchase now. The thing of it is the open mouth of the Sabertooth doesn't come with it. It's a separate deal, so that's kind of a bummer. And then shipping, I believe shipping is like super expensive too, because I think he's in China, maybe. But it's really expensive, so it's like, pass. So let's make this neck a little more intimidating, because right now it's not looking like very scared at all. Sorry guys, if I'm not talking, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because I'm just trying to figure out something I've never sculpted before. So I gotta stay focused, man. But like I said, join me tomorrow on my stream on Stylist League. Bradley, answer whatever you want. How about them apples? Kinda. This goes. I don't know if I said it, but thank you for joining me. If you're in here with me right now, or watching in the future, so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm serious though. Like I love having you guys join me in here. I love doing this for Pixelogic. But like I said, start my own thing. Well, we started a year ago. But like we have a lot of really good content on Stylus League, so I would love for you to join me there too. Tell a friend. Share all kinds of secrets, industry secrets. Nah, we don't do that. We share little things we picked up along the way. I want to tune in and get some gems from our guests and Bradley and I from time to time. All right, that's looking better. Maybe I should save. That'd be a good idea. Save. Yes. A little bit better. Okay, let's see what I missed. Nice He-Man. Thank you. Thank you, Ruben. Eric, what's going on? I'm thankful for having a 3D printer as we have a good time. Okay. Bubblegum. Yeah, 100% Christopher. You're right. Oh, my glasses are filthy. And of course, I don't know where my little glasses cleaner is. It's gone. Save, Mike. I've always wondered why Battle Cat is green. So, Caffeine, go to Netflix. If you haven't already, watch The Toys That Made Us. And watch the Masters of the Universe episode. One of the best. I'm telling you, I watch this thing over and over and over again. But that will tell you why he's green and where he came from, and it's actually pretty dope. So check that out if you haven't already. Nomad Sculpt on the iPad. You know what? Karaoke Blokey 26. I just started using the one from Maxon, Forger. And I also have, so I got Forger and I have Nomad. I feel like Forger, if I could do what I do for sculpt or for illustration, because right now I'm illustrating for like movie posters and stuff like that. And what I'll do is I'll work on the computer. But I got this iPad Pro M1 and now I can like paint with multiple layers and everything. I'm using Procreate and Photoshop. But it's seamless. I'll just jump between desktop and iPad. And if I could do that on with digital sculpting, like if I could take this with my subtools into the iPad and work in Forger, that's a game changer, man. Because then I can sit on the couch and just binge watch Game of Thrones all day long and sculpt. All right. Let's see. Hey, Mike, do you do professional work for clients I might know? I don't know. Have you heard of a little company called Marvel? Yeah, I've worked with a lot of guys. Nike, that sounded really like obnoxious. but I'm old. I'm like super old, right? Like I look pretty good for my age, but I've worked with Nike and Warner Brothers, Marvel, a whole bunch of people, HBO, blah, 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 blah. Me, it's all me. Can you please explain to me Sculptors Pro? I mean, when I should use it and how it works. So yeah, sure. What Sculptors Pro does is, say we have, the reason I like this is, say I have an area that is, I want to change the topology in just one spot. Like say I need more detail just on this shoulder, right? I want to put in like striations on the muscles and stuff like that. So the old way to do it, or not the old way, but a way to do it, is to have clean topology and subdivide to get that detail. So when I do that, every time I subdivide, I'm adding polygons exponentially across the entire whatever the subtool is. So it gets dense really fast, right? Another way to do it is Dynamesh, which I have here, which if I were to turn this on, whoa, maybe turn it up a little bit. But you saw that was 32, right? Like if I bring it up to 160, hit Dynamesh and project, should be denser, right? Like that's denser, more dense. Sorry, denser's not a word. More dense, right? So it goes from 186,000 polygons to, oops, let's turn that back up again. And you can turn this up as high as you want it, right? But 186 to 245, not a lot more. So actually there's nothing wrong with doing that either. And you see it's pretty clean. However, if I only want to, let's say I have a model that's in the millions, right? And I want to add detail, but I don't want to take it from something with like 3 million to, 16 million. So whatever that goes by 4, so 12 million, whatever. What I would do is I would grab Sculptors Pro, right? When you get heavier with the polygons, it's kind of a good idea to solo things out. But now, depending on the size of my brush, it's going to decimate just the area that I go over. So what I'm doing is I'm smoothing, and the brush is this big. Let's go back to what it was before, right? So I'm smoothing, and you see how I'm getting smaller polygons there, or triangles there rather, right? If I made my brush bigger, I can get bigger ones down here, right? Now I'm losing detail, but I'm getting, bigger triangles. So depending upon the size of my brush, I can get like a lot of geometry here. And then the reason you might be saying, well, why would you want that? Because now I can go in and I can sculpt more detail in only this area. I mean, I can sculpt everywhere, but I'm getting more detail in this area, and I don't have to subdivide the entire mesh, right? Sorry, that was a long explanation for a short question, but anyway, that's why you would do that. I like to do it when I have clean topology, but I want to, let's say I'm working in an area where there's pinching, right? So if I'm looking at He-Man, let's do this. I'm going to clear all this. I will take just He-Man. I did something new for this too, by the way, you guys, because normally I always talk about not using, I pose, but I don't use posable symmetry. And I'm always kind of sorry that I didn't later. So in this instance, I actually did, well, he doesn't need color. But if we go over to my layers and I turn off this layer, this is in symmetry. So it also has the color as well. If I go back and turn on my color, I think. Yeah, so he has color here, right? I did that for the arms as well. And I found out why, if you're wondering, I found out why the posable symmetry wasn't working for parts that I shear off of the body. So for me, I knew I wanted him to have like a really extreme pose on his arm anyway. So I pulled that off. Originally, I just posed it and everything stretched and it was kind of a mess. I could have fixed all that with Sculpting Pro, but I was like, let me try something new. So if we go over to the arms, you might see this connecting ribbon here and wonder, what is that? Well, if I go back over to my, layers and I stop recording and I turn off this layer, which was just fixing his hand, turn off that and I turn off this. Now he's back in symmetry. I have to, these pieces need to be connected in order for it to use posable symmetry. So I just made a little polygon and stretched it out, and then I mirror and welded, and then projected my detail back after I subdivided. So that allows me to use posable symmetry. So if I come over here and pose it, right, let's hit record again. So now if I go to my standard brush and I just want to paint a color, let's just set it for color, and I turn on X for symmetry, it should work, right? So see how that's the center of the bicep there, and it's the center of the bicep here. That's because posable symmetry's on. Now, if I turn that off and I try to do it, like you see, it's not working. So this is kind of, this is new for me, right? I mean, I know people who use posable symmetry all the time, and this little piece in between, you're never gonna see it, so it doesn't matter to me, right? Like I just go back over to my dude, just turn him back on, turn off solo, turn on, go back to layers and get him back in pose. Boom, there you go. He's dapping, y'all. He's dapping. That's what my son calls it. I think that's what the kids call it. I'm an old guy. Anyway, all right, so there's that. And don't worry, Battle Cat's gonna be much larger than he is right now. Let's go back to Battle Cat. There you go. All right. So this is kind of okay. I'll worry about his tail after he's posed. Let's try to get a little more detail on his body, though. I see his ribs aren't going nearly back far enough, so let's figure this out. So these ribs should kind of extend. Yeah, I don't like these at all. Let's smooth them out. This part cuts in a little bit. This comes out a little bit. So, much like He-Man, I'm gonna get this good enough, and that's it. Once it's good enough, I'm going to pose him like this block out pose, and then I will continue to sculpt detail. This is probably a really good opportunity to use posable symmetry on him, since it's not going to be too extreme of the pose. Come on. Pick this one. Thank you. There you go. Smooth transition. Let me do that. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to get rid of one of these. Oops. There you go. Delete hidden. That's not right. Mirror. Mirror weld. Okay. So maybe bring it in a little. Okay, 3 o'clock. I'm gonna start on He-Man, and let's see, maybe He-Man and get the Castle Grayskull a little better, a little bit better. Let's bring this back. So let's figure out where these eyes are supposed to go to. Oh, that's good. So if his cheek is here, so I feel like that's back too far. That's better. So I just need to kind of have an indication of where it's going to be. All right, let's get some teeth in there. I think that'll help. I'm gonna take my Castle Grayskull teeth because I think they're perfect. There you go. That looks like exactly what it's supposed to be. Duplicate. Okay, done. Looks just like them. Crooked. Cringer needs to go to the dentist. The Eternia dentist. Tooth man. You guys know. I really only need these. I only care about the outside teeth right now. Get rid of these. Hide them. Oops. Oops. There you go. Hide. Split hidden. Let's do that. Let's those. Turn that off. Mirror weld. Shoot in for infinite depth. Polish by features. Kinda. Just look like right. let's say divide. Let's do a little reverse inflate on the bottom here. There you go. Smooth. All right, good enough. It's almost time for He-Man. So now let's do this because I'm not entirely unhappy with the progress on this guy. I'm gonna kind of weld these parts together and then do a ZBrush. So. I don't know why I said it like it was a question. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Do a ZBrush? Ear should be higher. What's the top of a lion head look like? There you go. Ah, okay. So don't know what's going on with this skull, but I'll get it at some point. Not today, though. Put some eyeballs in there. A pin sphere. All right, that's it for him. Let's get on to He-Man. Oh, those eyes look terrible. All right. No, I'm going to be done with him for now. I'll come back to it later. But it's better than it was before. Used to look like these little blocks on the side before, so it is what it is. All right, so this will be, let's make a folder. Get organized. I'm going to name this stuff. So this will be eyeballs. Battle cat. Eyes. Battle cat. Body. Head. Teeth. Oh, ears. Ears. Okay. Front legs. Back legs. Okay. Folder. New folder. Let's call this Battle Cat symmetry. And let's turn on all the color, and let's make them green just because we can. There you go. It's better. Yeah, you don't have any bottom teeth, but it's better. Color, fill object. Eyes. Let's just make them black for now. White plastic black. All right. No tail, no teeth, Battle Cat. Let's put him here. All right, now we can turn him off. Get out of here. Let's move this up to here. Okay. Man. Oh, what are the eyes? Oh, okay. There you go. All right, let's figure out this Castle Grayskull. Castle Grayskull thing. Yeah, so Sideshow did something like this. I totally ripped it off, kinda. There's another, somebody else did something like this too. This guy. This is Tweeterhead, has a dope one also. And then where's the actual Castle Grayskull? Let's do a search real quick. I haven't answered questions in a long time. Let's see. Check out the Darth Maul Ahsoka. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, so Brad is doing Beastman. What an impact my sculpt must have made. Mike forgot it already. Nice. All right. Sorry, Brad. Thanks, Jared. You guys are probably not even here anymore because I didn't answer it so long. Voxel Forge, thank you. You sculpt faces and T-pose. So the face is going to be, this is the real reason why I saved my, I did my posable symmetry, right? So like if I go back over to my layers and turn that off, there he is. So ideally I should be able to sculpt his face now and it's still in symmetry. Fingers crossed. That being said, let me save too. Rule of thumb, whenever you get something that you like, your computer crashes or your program crashes. So save often. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it. He says, I watch Mike whenever I can. Pictures of lion look familiar. So the lion I was looking at is from Penny and Morton are crap. You know those guys. Penny and Morton. Who are they with? Crap. You know the guys. Somebody say the name. Hello from Brazil. What's going on? Wolf. Hey, what's going on? Masters of the Universe. Yeah. David Bro says, yeah, baby. Amiga Star says, that's awesome. Thank you. Marvel. Are they a new startup? Yeah. Yeah, a little small. Little startup company. How many days would I take to work like you? How many days? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. What did I miss? Man, I missed a lot of stuff. Sorry, you guys. Let's see. I like using posable symmetry, but I can't get it to work with clothes extracted from the material. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is the first. I'm not going to say anything about it because it's never worked for me before. And I don't want to jinx it. Not because it doesn't work, because I am unable to figure it out. But I did, so let's see. All right, that He-Man, yeah. Ooh, I thought people would work from the block out, and asymmetry is always your workflow. Yeah, I always jump. I jump the shark, jump the gun, jump something, and get into pose ASAP. Whole choice with the teeth. Thank you, Brad. What's up? Ram says, what's up? You cheating, Bradley? No, because, hey, listen, I only promised to do He-Man on the show. Battle Cat is a value add, as far as I'm concerned. So, take that, everyone. Let's see. It'll be Battle Cat. It'll be Battle Cat, but I'm not going to have the red thing on his face. I never liked the red thing on his face, man. I'll have the saddle. The red thing just completely destroys the lines of his face, and he's got so much expression that even on an awesome illustration, it doesn't look good to me. Oh, here you go. Scratch scores over here. This is what I was looking at. Fresh. Let's do this real quick. Oh, there we go. There we go. Love chat. Best adult dating site ever. Is it? Hey, Mike. How are you doing? What's up, NJ? Flip normals. Yes, flip normals. Any more flip normals. There you go. 3650 days or so. 10,000 hours at least. Did you finish your Lion-O? It was looking great the last time I saw. No, so I got Lion-O pretty far. I just figured in here you guys would be sick of Lion-O, so I decided to pick up my He-Man. Why is it doing that? It's keeps going to the top of chat. Okay, there you go. I love it when people showcase it. Hey, thank you, Danny R. Ruben on the remastered. That's weird. Hey, thank you, Steamworks. Okay, cool. I did it. I did it, everyone. I answered all the questions. Now I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna miss all the questions. Did I merge these together? I didn't do that, did I? Subtool. No, I didn't. All right, so let's kind of take these teeth. Oh, so this is what it looks like. So just so you know, little low, little light on the topo. Let's divide it a couple times. There you go. And I'm gonna do this out of symmetry actually, because I want the teeth to look different. And these I want to look more like rocks than teeth, obviously, because they're rocks. They're rocks and teeth. So when I'm really kind of, I'm gonna group up this other battle cat. I'm sorry, I'm just talking out of turn. Make a new folder. I want to have Battle Cat kind of draped around him and framing him. I thought that could be kind of cool. So let's call this VC block out. Yeah, so I want him to look like this big. I think that's kind of cool. Teeth are looking kind of suspect right now. Let's do this. I think they're no, they aren't. Auto group them. There you go. Now I can just go and grab this and grab this and mask the rest of it. Start to give it some flavor. Saying. So am I aping what I'm looking at on the screen? At the moment, yes. Yes, I am. Am I going to make it my own? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So right now, if you're tuning in and like, hey, why is he just copying that other person's work? Valid question. I don't have an answer, I guess is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Let's move this over here. All right. And I was thinking it could be kind of cool to have some kind of a Skeletor call out in here as well. So I might have like his scepter or whatever that. What do you call that thing that the thing he the thing you know the thing. What's up, Prince Fool? He-Man. Monkey sees, monkey do. What? I'm offended. Jojoba. Awesome. Thanks, Ansel. How many subs are you going to use? Seeing people do some really high-res sculptures, but was wondering how high you subdivide. So I'm not going to really subdivide it until I have to start doing, it's He-Man. Until I, what's it called? I'm not going to really subdivide until I have to start doing the hair. Sorry, the skin pores. So when I start doing skin pores, it's on, fam. But until then, I don't really need to subdivide it very high. Okay, I want to hold some of these forms here. So let's slide, pitch loop complete, down, slide that down. Insert some holding lines here. Change the music. Jay Cutler legs. I was thinking Steve Platts. Is that his name? Platts? Steve Platts. I think it's his first name. Yeah. The scepter. Yep. After so many works already done, you're still at the same pace. What's the tip to stay motivated? I'm trying to get more paid work, right? Like I really want to, I'm trying to get Prime 1 and, XM to notice me. So I'm really happy with the sideshow stuff that I did. And I definitely want to do more for them, but I want to work for other companies also. So that's why I'm doing this. And it's a nice, the thing that really I've made a career off of is 2D work. So this is fun for me. You know what I mean? D. Yeah, it's too high. This is probably more like what I want. Delete higher, delete lower. There you go. don't want this to look like is a mouth. It's the battle cat. And I'm still just figuring this out. Like, this is all still TBD. So you know that. I think that's good enough for now. Let's turn on dynamic. Off that. Let's get into some He-Man. Shall we? This is all just rough. Fingers aren't attached. Arms aren't attached. So I like the pose on this arm for him. That's kind of cool. Let me get my other reference too. All right. And then this arm right here, kind of the upper body is based off of this dude. Like, I love this pose. This guy's attitude is crazy. It's like, yo, I came to win, son. So I'm going to kind of play around with this a little bit. Oh, I need to turn on recording also. So here's my pose. I'll make a new layer, and this will be the sculpt. Let's bring this up to the top. There you go. All right, let's save while we're at it. Yes. Oh man, Kyle, you guys gotta take care of these bots, dude. Food on the table is a good motivator. Yeah, 100%. I like to eat. Yeah, if you go to the link tree above and click the link, it'll take you to my website. Anybody who wants to see what I do, like, to get paid for the past 25 years, go ahead and click on that link. It's got my Coca-Cola commercial. Happened to be in a Coca-Cola commercial back in the day. But a whole lot of movie posters and toy packaging and stuff like that. You see it there. Also, if you haven't already, as a personal favor to me, if you guys like anything that I'm doing, seriously, just take a couple seconds, click on the link tree above, and subscribe to Stylist League. That's my personal stream with my buddy Bradley. We have on guests. We had Eric Sosa on. We had Redbeard. We had Anna Carolina, Ashley Adams, everybody. MJ's been on. We had a ton of people on the show sculpting, and it's just a good time. It's on Fridays, but you can watch it whenever you want. Subscribe. This whole month is He-Man. So in addition to seeing my stuff, you can see what our good friends Brad Grotman and Tony Gore are doing, and Bradley's working on Stratos. So yeah, please join us over there. I want to have a lot of subscribers on that channel. So we have a Discord and we have a big community, and I want to grow it out, and it's going to help to it's going to help us to have better content when we start to get like YouTube monetization. So anyway, that's it. All right, let me see. So now what I want to do, actually, I don't want to do this. I'm going to turn off record. I'm going to delete this layer. Delete. Okay. I'm going to clone this body part, the guy. I'm going to take the arms. I know they have that. I'm going to turn off recording. What did I do here on the arms? Anything? Oh yeah, I moved the hand. All right, I'm gonna copy and paste these. So copy and paste. Okay. Copy and paste. All right. And now I'm going to get I'll get the fingers later. But this is all I need for right now, right? So I'm going to take these two parts and I'm going to Boolean them together. Okay, I'll do a live Boolean. First, before I can do that, I need to apply these layers. Just kind of bake them down. So let's say bake all for the arms. Let's go to the body. Bake all for the body. All right, so now that's done. Now I can go to my live Boolean and say make Boolean. Make Boolean mesh. All right, it's going to union mesh all that together for me. If I come over here, there's my union mesh. All right, so it kept my not my subdivisions. It kept my poly groups, which is cool, right? And now this is one thing. Now the thing about it is I don't really need these poly groups. I'm gonna make new ones. But now what I can do is just kind of, let's see, I'm gonna duplicate this guy. And you might be asking yourself, hey, why are you doing this? Because now all of that dynamic or posable symmetry is gonna go away. It's true. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sculpt on this guy, and then when I'm happy, I'm gonna project the details onto the other guy until I get the face and everything all squared away. So let's turn this into one window locked. No. Oh, let's see what it's doing. I want that. I don't want that. I want this. There you go. Okay. I'm going to project these details back, so I'll save the little history save state. I will go to. He looks crazy with the little shoes, but it is what it is. Let's go to ZBrush. I'm going to turn down my adaptive size, turn up my curve strength, keep groups. Actually, it doesn't matter, but like keep edges. I'll do keep groups too. What the heck? Let's say save. Let's do half. I'll turn the smoothing down a little bit, and let's try it. Let's see what happens. All right, so right now we're at just under 500,000 polys. ZBrush. You know what? Before I do half, I'm gonna do same. I'll turn up the smooth a little bit, and then I'll try half after I get it together. Let's see if this works. Shit's in the meantime. Thanks, Anisha AA. Mr. Rosa, I want to learn this art. You came to the right place. You a 2D artist? Let me know. You an illustrator? I got stacks of G.I. Joe classifieds. Nice. All right, so a couple of things that I have that are pretty cool. Here, let me do this real quick. All right, hold on a second. All right. I did a lot of work for, wait, what is this mic down here? Okay. I did a lot of work for Hasbro, a lot of G.I. Joe guys. Rise of Cobra was my thing. I did do classified series, the Roadblock. So this is the kind of work that I do. So if you look at the toys here, get them out of the light. The illustrations on the sides this one here and this one here. That's mine. And if you look at the side, those are my illustrations of Roadblock. Like that, like that. But yeah, a lot of illustrations for toy packaging. And then movie posters. I got I'll show you something else. Hold on, one more second. Since this is show and tell. Hold on, this is kind of cool. I did a movie poster for a film called Hidden Figures, and I actually won a Clio award, which is kind of like the Oscars for marketing, advertising. So, all right. Rag time over. Let's get back to work. Anyway, okay, so you can see on the screen here that the topology looks pretty good. If I'm being honest, and I will probably retopologize this some more. I'll probably take it and actually do a proper retopo, but this is not bad, man. Considering, let's go back to the other one. Solo. So it used to look like this, right? The arms are just kind of welded on there any old kind of way. And now it looks like this, which is cool. So let's project the details and go to the project history. I'll do geometry and color. It's like right now there's no color to it. So I will go project history. All right, we got my color back. I got my geo back. His neck got a little crunchy, but I can fix that. And now if I were to, and this is just over 100,000 points. So if I divide this and project history, get it looking a little better, right? The neck, what's happening on the neck here? Oh, that's just the way I had it. All right. So yeah, so now I'll just smooth that neck out. It's gonna be covered by his mullet anyway. But now I can go in and I can fix the problem areas, right? I know that when I moved his arms, the deltoids got all messed up. So I can fix them. I can fix his shoulder. I'm sorry, his back. And just go in and correct some of these areas that got kind of wonky. Right? Now's the fun part for me, because like really, like practicing anatomy is one of my favorite things lately. So I want to really go hard on this guy and make it feel like a more realistic bodybuilder version of He-Man than a cartoony character. After watching that Netflix special I was talking about earlier, the original the creator of He-Man was a big bodybuilding fanatic. So, is that a hole? Looks like a hole. All right, let's do this. Delete lower. Fill holes. Close holes. Close holes. There you go. And now, actually, this is where I would use Sculpting Pro to like clean up weird spots. So I just go in. Anywhere where there's crunching, and I want to keep the detail, I use Sculpting Pro, and then I project the details back. So like, let's say this arm over here, which was really kind of pushed in on itself, I want to bring that back, and I don't want to subdivide everything to do it. I use my Sculpting Pro, and then I'll project the details back, and it should get nice and clean. So now I can just take this, project. It's cleaner. Just do it a couple times, and then when I Z remesh, it's going to respect that topology better. Okay. He-Man. Do you do any figure sculpting mentorships? Yeah, absolutely. I specialize the mentorship, kind of build it around whatever you want to get better at. So if figure sculpting is something that you want to focus on, anatomy, that kind of stuff, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Sword Deep, what's up? Thanks for sharing the link, MJ. Thank you, Matthew. Officially part of the Stylist League. Yeah! Thanks, Steamworks. I will see you tomorrow. And, you know, we have a Discord, like I said. So the link for the Discord, I believe, is on our YouTube. If not, MJ can share that as well. We would love to see you over there. We're kind of, you know, we're all friendly with Ian's Discord. So IR Sculpts also has a Discord, and kind of the same vibe that you get there is what you get with ours. It's just a creative, safe space for creative people. Don't have to be the best artist ever. Be new. All right, now let's get into the weeds, you guys. It's time for me to fix some stuff. He's got problems that need to be fixed. This guy over here. I'll use clay build-up today. I'm in clay build-up mode. This down. Yeah. Definitely. Alright, I'm going to turn off the color because it's going to make it a little easier to see the forms. Get a little edge light so I don't lose the sides there. There you go. Adam Prince was related to Diana Prince. Totally. That'd be fresh. Got both. Thanks, David. And Jay, awesome. Hey Mike, how are you? I am making a panthro. Undercuts because of the work of lie. I know inspired me actually all of it. Hey, thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'd love to see it. Share it on our Discord. Love your art station. Thank you, Amiga Star. So the funny thing about doing these muscular figures is I was never really good at anatomy when I was younger. And it was funny because I also had a problem with faces. And one day I decided I really want to be an illustrator. And if that's the case, you know, the kind of work I wanted to do celebrity portraits. I was like, I have to figure this out. So I just put in the work and got a little bit better. And then I got my first paid job. And when I got my first magazine job, I think it was for like, what was it, like Vibe magazine or something. I had to paint Biggie for an article. Did a lot of hip hop illustrations. That's actually how I got started. But yeah, I was like, all right, well, I'm getting paid for this, so now I really need to learn. I need to get better. And then as I got better, I got more work. And as I got more work, I got more practice. And it's kind of a really good vicious circle to be in. And so same deal goes for my anatomy is, you know, my anatomy used to be very suspect. And that was because I was one of those artists that just was like, hey, I know what bodies look like. I have a body. And I didn't really care about what goes where and how things insert into other things. I still don't know the names of all the muscle groups or even a good portion of them. But I have a lot of anatomy. I have a lot of, sculpture, figures, and Andrew Carr's statues. And it's one of those things where I was like, hey, I want to get better. So I'm just going to drill down until I don't suck as much. And so fast forward a few years, and I'm getting better, I will never say that I've arrived, right? I think as an artist, that's a problem. When people say that, I can't possibly get any better, that's when they're irrelevant, they're not good anymore. So I'm not that guy. I know I got many more miles to go, but it's a fun journey for me anyway. Another thing you should do, reason for you to subscribe to the Stylist League, we have like exclusive content. I'm going to be premiering something very soon, a project of mine that I haven't really announced too deeply. I kind of made notions to it, but nobody knows what's really going on. That'll be coming out soon, and I'm gonna really go, show it on my channel first, and then the people that I worked with on it. It's a collaboration with a bunch of different companies. Then they're going to start to show it as well. But it will premiere on Stylist League, so that's pretty cool. Now, what I'm doing here that I don't really like to do is I don't like to sculpt, like when I'm cleaning up the muscles, I don't like to sculpt with Sculptors Pro. So I'm going to get some good topo on this again, and I will pick it up without Sculptors Pro turned on. We got our color. I'm going to use this as now my projection point. What just happened? ZBrush, let's try it. See what happens. Oh man, Kyle, these bots are crazy. Okay. For some reason, I can't turn on polygroups anymore. Why is that? Still in edit mode? Polyframes are turned off now. All right, anybody knows why this is happening, let me know. I can't see poly groups anymore. They're grayed out. Oh, quick. Sorry. Quick was turned off. That's why. All right, got it. Project history. Yeah. So, another thing that I am going to do here is just kind of get some decent groups. And then when I remesh this, it's gonna be easier for me to tweak the pose if I need to. Are you keeping your meshes one piece? I saw some models are splitting in body parts. Yeah, no, it was. I just remeshed it into one piece right now. You can see I still don't even have the fingers on it. I gotta bring those back. But yeah, it'll be different. It'll be different poly groups for one piece. If you missed the mention earlier, as of last week, we switched all of our live viewing for Stylus League over to the YouTube channel for Stylus League. It's no longer on my channel or my Twitch, my YouTube channel or Twitch. So if you haven't yet subscribed to that, and you can watch it there. All right, so let's see. I'm going to now, did I project this already? Did. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little polish by feature, polish by groups. Smooth those edges out, then project the history. Polish by features too. Project the history. I just want those lines to be a bit straighter for when I do my retopology. have just this little bit of neck. All right, and the legs I'm not really gonna mess with, so let's leave them alone. Now, just so you know, full disclosure, I'll end up probably doing this same process a few times between now and the finished sculpt. So, smooth these again. Now I'm going to say half and keep groups and ZBrush. Let's try this. Have Brad Pitt or Steve Lang on the face? I don't know. All right, now the neck got a little wonky. Some places just get, sometimes they get a little not great. So let's try smoothing out the groups a little more. ZBrush. See if this helps. I love when the autosave comes in right before it's done. It's better. I'm gonna say same. First, let's project the history. There you go. I'll say same and ZBrush. See if this helps. Hey, thank you for the follow. Right, that looks better. And you can see where it kept really nice creasing. Not creasing, but yeah, I mean, yeah, where his arm kind of meets the body there, as opposed to down in his crotch where I didn't do a poly group. Now, if I had a poly group there, it would do a much better job. So, so there's that. But I don't really care about the legs right now. So what I'll do now, like over here, this is not nice here. So let's see what happens if I smooth it out. There you go, and project the history. That's better. That's better. Sometimes you just gotta finesse it. So that's not bad. Right? I'm gonna take it even lower. Half. Let's save first. Let's do a quick save. All right, try half and ZBrush one more time. See if this works out. Okay, not bad. Project history. And I'll try half one more time. There you go. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, project. This is low enough for me, all right? So, now I can start to divide and project my information back on the mesh. Turn on my color. Tell me that I didn't lose my color. Did I lose my color? All right, let's do this. I'm going to use this one only for color, not for geometry. And come back over here, project only color. There you go. Right? Let's divide it. Project. This time I'm going to, you know what? Let's just do both. What the heck? Project history. Divide and project history. what I'm gonna have to do is just clean up those wrinkles. Not wrinkles, but where the arm kind of met the body. That's good. And it's around the same topology as it was before. So now I can just go in and smooth out some of these areas that I don't want to be this way. The other thing too is if I were to cut this in a little bit and then project history, it should fill that gap. Oh no, it's pushing it out. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Let's use sculpt. Sculpting Pro comes in really handy for this kind of stuff. So really what I can do is fix these transitions, and then I can use this just to project all the details back on him and sculpt it up again. Let's fix these parts. And if you're just joining in, the arms and the body were separate. That's why it looks this way. I just booleaned them back together. Oh man, that's it. I'm out of time. All right, listen, if you guys want to see more, tune in to Stylist League tomorrow. I will be picking up right from where I'm stopping right here. If you haven't already, link to join our YouTube is in the chat. It's also above. If you go to my link tree and click on, go to linktree.com/MikeTArtworks, you can join us. You'll get to see me working on He-Man. Bradley's on Stratos. Brad is on Beastman, and Tony is working on. Tune in tomorrow to find out who Tony's working on. See what I did there? You gotta tune in now. You don't have a choice. All right, so thanks guys for joining me. Before I get out of here, I'm just gonna project these details back onto my clean mesh. So let's take this, go back over here, and now project history. Go. Clean. Ooh, that back is crazy though. Ooh, what happened there? Didn't even notice that. That's bananas. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, because I sculpted that after the fact. That's why. All right. Problem solved. All right, so see you guys tomorrow. All right. Thank you. Take care, everyone.